Argumentative writing. Let's take a closer look. In this kind of writing, the writer crafts an argument and skillfully presents evidence. Position papers like this generally share the following basic features. They have a clear position or claim, a convincing argument, and a reasonable tone. Let's look more closely at how to do that. First, you're going to take a stand. Taking a position is at the heart of argumentative writing. Don't take a stand on an issue you don't know very much about. How will you know if you're making a good choice? Get all the facts first. Dig. Sometimes you really have to go looking for information. Read, talk to people, think about the topic. Don't be wishy-washy. Use the information you've gathered to support you in deciding what your position will be. Now you need to make a claim. You're going to stick with this claim through your whole paper or speech. Clearly state your position in a way that lets a reader know exactly where you stand. The purpose of argumentative writing is to influence the reader's thinking so that he or she possibly adopts your position. Your claim is not an opinion. It is the truth that you will demonstrate with your evidence. Your claim must have some probability of being true, and your claim should clearly indicate your position. Now you need to support your claim with evidence. Constructing a sound argument requires writers to look critically at their own thinking. The writer must be able to separate opinion from fact and reason logically. You'll need to provide readers with sound reasons to support your argument. Don't just say that other ideas are stupid. Articulate your reasons to show that you've been thoughtful in choosing a side. Evidence is the piece that answers the question, why do you make that claim? You're going to construct your argument using several different types of evidence. You can use facts. Those are statements that can be proven to be true. You can use statistics, data that comes from a credible source. You can use expert testimony, quotes from credible experts who know about that particular thing. You can use anecdotes. Those are brief stories that recount something that actually happened related to your topic. Or you can use a scenario. That's a narrative that describes something that might happen. It presents a what if. Next, you need to anticipate opposing viewpoints. Making a strong argument also requires a writer to think about and understand others' points of view. If you can anticipate someone else's argument and then show that you've considered it and found it to be unsound, you look more credible than you would if you just pretend their position doesn't exist. Strong arguments anticipate opposing viewpoints and refute them with counter-arguments. When you're trying to think about counter-arguments, think about how might people object to this? What alternatives are there to my position? What challenges might someone bring to me based on my position? What questions are left unanswered? Then you want to think about utilizing persuasive techniques to support you in making your argument. You'll want to bring your passion about the subject to your writing or speech without coming across as overly emotional. Use your strong feelings to shape your use of logical and emotional appeals. We should not kill the eagles. Sounds emotional, but kind of weak. Once the eagles are gone, they're gone forever. Sounds passionate and strong. You're going to want to appeal to readers using both emotion and logic. A combination of logic and emotional appeals will make a strong case for your position. Avoiding one or the other can leave your argument vulnerable because your readers are already bringing their own feelings about the topic and will need your help if they're going to be persuaded. Emotional appeals make a reader feel. Use strong words to invoke reader emotion. Logical appeals make a reader think. Use sound reasoning and offer facts that back up your claim. Finally, you want to finish strong. Your conclusion tends to stick with the reader, so save your strongest argument for last. A transition to your closing, like, "So as you can see," gives your audience space to feel like they're coming to their own logical conclusion when they agree with you. Now you're ready to put it all together and write your own argument of peace.